I think that, the act of buying and selling animals for sacrifice um, kind of misses the point of the entire sacrificial system, because it's not that it was never that God demanded a pigeon to be sacrificed to appease him, or that he demanded a merely a goat to be sacrificed to appease him. And the Israelites at the time, understood that that was not the case. That there was like an exchange of natures, right? That
Mhm.
that you are supposed to be imparting your sin and fallenness into this animal,
Mhm.
the clean vessel.
Yeah.
And then when the animal is slaughtered, it's slaughtering that unclean, the unclean nature that your unclean nature that you've imparted to the animal.
Right.
And that is what would be the thing that would be pleasing to God, would be the destruction of that um bad
Same.
nature. Yeah,
Yeah.
the sinful nature.
Yeah.
And I think that when we try to think of it in a transactional sense, which I'm not, I might be reading a little bit too much into it at this point, but uh but when you look at buying and selling sacrifices, as if, oh, all I have to do is just uh pay so much silver, so much gold or something, and then I've got a clean slate.
Mhm.
That's not what it's about.
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
it's about imparting. There's an exchange of natures,
Mhm.
and that's what Christ came to do, was among many things, but what it was, an exchange of natures. That's the reason that we are now the dwelling place of the Holy Spirit, that once dwelled in the temple above the Ark of the Covenant. you know
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I think that was something that struck me about Jesus cleansing the temple, was cleansing it of the money changers who commoditize everything.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, that's the greatest issue we have in the world right now, is this tendency for us to try to commoditize everything, to
Right.
try to commoditize human life, to try to commoditize morals, to try to commoditize everything,
Yeah.
to just make everything just a market where you're just buying and selling, buying and selling. Now, markets are very important, don't get me wrong, but that's not the chief end, and that's not the process by which you're made right with God.